What's up, you guys? Welcome to my very first work week in my life of my new job. Very exciting. Full disclosure, this is gonna be a 4-day work week video because if you didn't see my last video, I actually decided to upload my first day of work vlog separately because I was kind of vlogging a lot and it's a little bit different. Like your very first day, very first impressions, everything that's going on, and then the first week. So this will give you kind of a broader picture of how my first week goes. Today is my second day of work in my new job. I'll try to make the rundown quick because I know if you watch all my videos and you're a subscriber, first of all, love you. But second of all, you've heard all this so many times. But for those of you who don't know, and if I was just stumbling on this, I would want to know. Basically, I just started working remotely. I live in New York City and I started at a nonprofit doing UN advocacy related to protecting civilians in conflict. So that is what we're doing. If you want to hear my first impressions about what starting and, you know, meeting people virtually and everything was like yesterday, definitely go watch that. But for now, we're doing the rest of the week. So happy Tuesday. It's actually pretty gloomy and cloudy outside right now, so I couldn't even give you the cute sunny window shot that I normally put at the beginning of my videos, but that's okay. You know, we got our coffee to get us through. Another perk from working from home is that the weather really doesn't affect you because you're going to be inside anyway. So I don't have to walk out there in the cold or the rain or dress accordingly. Yesterday was kind of like I met with my team and got acquainted that way. And then today I have a like broader orientation meeting with all of the new employees at my organization. It starts in 45 minutes. It's a Zoom meeting and we'll go from there. I also just remembered that I totally was planning to pack my makeup that I use every day into a separate bag so then I can pack up all of these little drawers and stuff on top of my desk because I'm moving this week. I'm moving on Saturday. Today's Tuesday and I still have a good amount of things to pack. So I did a little schedule at the beginning of the week and today I plan to pack the rest of my dresser, but that's honestly not that much. I think I might do the top of my desk too because I realized that I didn't actually write that into the schedule. So that includes my makeup drawers and I should probably set aside the things that I'm gonna wear. This is like the bag I use every day. I honestly love this thing. I got it at Costco and it's like drawstring. It can go flat and then you see everything and then you just... Also, my eye is doing the watering thing it always does when I put makeup on too early in the morning. Hello. I kind of fixed my eye. It's doing some weird things, being annoying, but I think I'm just gonna wear my glasses instead. And I just won't use my ring light because that would be annoying. I'm looking up, so it's reflecting the window right now. But if I'm looking down my screen, I don't think that would be a problem. My meeting starts in about 5 minutes, and then we'll get the day started. So, happy Tuesday, y'all. New podcast episode is also up. Go listen if you haven't already. Great listen while you're doing some work, things you don't need to be listening to the outside world for. Highly recommend. Link below. Fingers crossed podcast. Oh, I was gonna start a meeting with myself and make sure the lighting's okay. Oh yeah, this is fine. Just won't look up. Let me see what it looks like with the ring light on. That definitely reflects too much. Cheers, everyone. I'll probably be sipping on this coffee all day because it is massive. Whenever I use like a cold brew concentrate, for some reason, I always just end up with a vast quantity of coffee, no matter how much I think I'm putting and controlling the portion. Just had my HR orientation thing. It was good. Learned stuff. Now I'm having a bagel. Now I'm rewatching part of this meeting that I missed yesterday. Take notes on it and I'll start some of the training things I need to go through. Guys, it's snowing. It's always like so dense and impressive looking in person and then you turn on the camera and there's like one little flake. It's so pretty. This is the first time I've seen snow in New York since I've been back this year. So I love it, especially from the comfort of my own home where I'm making lunch right now. It's 12:40. It is food time. I'm hungry. And I'm going to eat this while I watch some more videos of training. And I overdid the bread again. I really need to get these ratios right.
We remain particularly alarmed by the impact of COVID-19 on women in youth, as well as other populations suffering from marginalization.
I'm already hitting like an afternoon slump. It's only 2:30. It feels so much later for some reason. I think because there's no sunlight today, even though the snow is exciting. I'm getting to the point where I'm like, okay, I feel like I need a second coffee, which I haven't been having for a while. Like I have just been drinking morning coffee, but man, I forgot about just the energy it takes just sitting on a computer, reading and working nonstop. I packed away all of my coffee making things. I was gonna have just iced coffee that's in the fridge and I left a couple K-Cup pods that I had left over. I don't usually use K-Cup pods, but I had some from a while ago. Then I packed away all of my coffee beans and the coffee grinder in that kitchen box because I was like, I have enough coffee to ration through the week, and
I don't need it. I don't need it.
I need it. I think it might be worth the sacrifice to dig through my carefully packed box that I was very proud of. But this is why it's hard to like pack in advance while also living life, etc. I have a meeting in about 30 minutes and I wanted to finish up a summary of this thing I'm working on, but I think I need coffee to get to it. So RIP the box I packed so carefully, but I'm gonna have to undo it a little bit. I'm so embarrassed. Totally worth it. Bring it on. I'm just gonna fill this whole container so I have plenty for the rest of the week. God, this reflection. It's 5:45 and I just logged off of Slack for the day. Good feeling. I hate how exhausted you get just sitting at a desk. I'm done with my second day of work, first day of this vlog. And today was really good. I definitely had more to do because, you know, slowly getting the hang of it. I also had a meeting with all of the other like new hires that are starting the same time as me, which was really nice, and it was cool to like just casually chat with them and get to know some people virtually. I still have some like trainings and onboarding stuff that I am required to do throughout the next couple of weeks, so I'm trying to like weave that into my work that I have to do otherwise. Yeah, I don't know what it is about my energy levels today, but they're just not there. Even the second coffee, I'm still, I'm gonna blame the weather. I think it's supposed to be cloudy again tomorrow, but I'm rooting for a sunny day after that. So now that I'm done with work, I'm actually recording the podcast tonight with Sierra, so trying to amp up my energy, and I need to do some more packing. I need to finish my dresser, and then I think I'm also gonna do my desktop. So I already took my makeup out of the drawers that I'm gonna use, and I think I'm gonna pack away the drawers and this whole thing. I do still use this mirror a lot because of the lighting on it, so I think I'll leave it. It's 5:45. I think I'm gonna eat dinner at 6:30 and we're recording at 7. I have 45 minutes to do some packing. My hair is such a mess too. I love being a human disaster. I finished this box of dresser stuff. I still have 1.5 drawers to empty, but then I came up here and I filled the empty space in here with stuff that was in here. So now this has a lot less stuff, and I'm taping them shut because I don't want them to like fly open in the box. I mean, they'll probably be like pressed in there enough, but just to be safe. And then I can pack these into boxes with the rest of the clothes that are in those drawers, hopefully. But it is just about 6:30 now, so I need to eat dinner and get ready to record the podcast. So this will probably be my late night packing activity. My hair wispies, reflecting the state of my brain. And dinner time. My last of this HelloFresh meal, and it's so good, I'm really gonna miss it. I had a nice long call with Sierra planning podcast stuff. I don't think I got any footage of that. I packed half the stuff up here. I emptied the dresser into this bag with some like beauty products and some coats, and I filled it very nicely. I am proud of that, and it is now 9:30 p.m. so I am tired. It's been a long day and I have to get up early for a meeting at 8:30. So I'm going to say goodnight and I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning, you guys. Welcome to another day. Today is Wednesday and it's my third day today, so we have an all-staff meeting this morning at 8:30, pretty early. Yeah, it starts in 25 minutes. It's kind of on the early side because all the staff is located in different field offices around the world with different time zones. So this was like a compromise time for everyone. I'm up, I'm Adam, I made coffee, again putting makeup on, but you know, I keep running into meetings with new people, so that's just gonna be the first week of me wearing makeup, and we'll see what happens from here. I think today will be a good day, and then I also have to get to packing, which is like, this is the day of packing that I've been dreading the most, which is my entire closet. And I never actually got to the bins at the top of the closet. So I need to do those and my clothes and my shoes. Cheers to halfway through the week today. About to join my first all-staff meeting. Okay, I had my first all-staff meeting and it was really good. It was kind of the kind of thing where it's a lot of people, so everyone just has their mics and their cameras off. But I got to get to know a few faces of people that were speaking and etc. and introduce myself to everyone that I couldn't see. It was nerve-wracking. Zoom. We listened to a presentation, so yeah, I'm back to getting some of my training stuff done. I want to hopefully get through most of my training materials today so that I can just focus on my work for my team. They must be done, so I should put my glasses back on.
Lastly, I'm going to touch on the culture of the organization so you can better understand who we are and where you fit within this organization, as well as our expectations of you as a new staff member.
I'm listening to some of the orientation materials that I need to get through, and I don't really need to be interacting with them, and I can still listen while I'm doing other things. So I've decided to kind of do some packing while I am listening to these. I actually think this is probably the best way to go. So what I decided is this bin that's falling apart, I was gonna just put everything that was inside of it into a box all whole so I didn't have to mess with it, but it was pretty heavy and I was like, this is gonna take up a lot. I really need to conserve my boxes and box space. It just wasn't worth it, so I thought I could use my suitcase because it was empty and it was this big air mattress that was kind of heavy and a bunch of little things, vacuum attachments that I can put in here, and then I don't have to use up a box. So I'm doing that. I'm gonna pack this half of the suitcase. Someone did suggest that I use the suitcase for heavy things. They said like books. So I do have a few books. I also don't have a huge book collection just because I have a Kindle, but I will round up the few physical books I have. Maybe candles, I could like wrap them, because then they're a little more protected in a hard-sided suitcase if they're properly wrapped than like a box. I don't know. I'm gonna do that, fill the other side, and continue listening to the orientation. Okay, finished the suitcase. It's nice and heavy. I started another box to finish off what's on top of the desk and stuff from the closet. And I just ordered, I'm still listening to the orientation videos, by the way, I just paused it. I just ordered this guy, which will help me touch up the walls. This is actually a really cool tool. I was just looking for a touch-up paint pen, but this is like a 3-in-1 or all-in-one, whatever, applicator. So it has like a spackle, and then you use the scraper to scrape it flat, and then they have like a touch-up sponge on the bottom. So here, I just watched this video, but I think it's pretty handy. I added it to my Amazon page, so you guys can go click the link below and find it. The music is so intense. Let's hope it actually works. Who made this video? Wow, 32 people gave this a thumbs down. I thought it was good. Updates to come once I actually get this. It's 1-day shipping, so it should be here tomorrow, and then we will use it after I take things off the walls. You guys, I just scrolled down to the reviews and questions, and look at this question. How many calories does this have? I'm looking for an alternative to cream cheese. 1 tablespoon of 3M Patch Plus has about 30 calories. This is slightly less than 1 tablespoon of whipped cream cheese, which has about 35 calories. The textures are very similar and it makes a great substitute. There is a slight grittiness from the nanotechnology. People have too much time on their hands. Like, this is spackle. Okay, you guys, I am done with work for the day. It is 6:30 now, and I actually did end up ordering Uber Eats. I ordered kava because I ran out of HelloFresh, and I was like, okay, I was gonna make frozen chicken and frozen rice, but like, this just sounded so much better. I have an Uber Eats code down below if you guys ever want to use it. It's a good deal. But I love kava. I haven't had it since I've been here. So I got a greens and grains bowl, romaine, brown rice, half chicken and half lamb, tomatoes and cucumbers, tomatoes and onion, avocado, corn, and hummus. They put the dressing on in here, so it's probably gonna be a little soggy because usually it's on the side, but you know, whatever, not complaining. I also finished another box. I have the rest of the stuff for my desk besides the mirror, which I still need to use, and the organization thing from the closet. I packed my podcast equipment in here. I packed some coats. Have yet to tackle the closet, which is kind of giving me a headache just looking at it. I'm putting off putting together one of these wardrobe boxes because it's going to be huge and I'm running out of places to put boxes. You know, it is what it is, and I really don't want to do the shoes, but slow and steady, and there's a reason why I'm doing this one day at a time. So maybe I won't do the whole thing tonight, but I at least want to get a start. But first, kava. Okay, I'm finally doing it. Put together the wardrobe box. I'm about to put the rod in to hang the clothes on. I've actually never used one of these before, but we'll see how it goes. Ooh. Hello. Okay, so there's a little slip here. Interesting. I wonder if I could put things at the bottom too, because there's a lot of space down there. But let's just try hanging some clothes here first and then see. The first handful, not good because my hangers don't fit. This is supposed to be for hangers, right? I feel as though this is a normal hanger shape and they just don't fit all the way around. Anyway, I'm gonna take the empty ones out and pack them somewhere else. But I definitely won't be able to fit my whole closet. We did it. Okay, so it does seem like these will stay in place, and this is probably as full as I want to try and go with it. But yeah, and I actually think what I can do is put the loose hangers at the bottom, because I do have a lot of empty hangers because I have a lot of folded clothes packed that way. Okay, I'm gonna work on packing some of these shoes and then I'm gonna head to bed. So I will see you guys tomorrow. What's up, you guys? Hello, happy Tuesday? No, oh my god, Thursday. It's my third day of this vlog. Fourth day of work. It is a sunny morning, which makes me feel a lot better. I'm filming from a weird angle because I already put away my shelves that I usually put you guys on my vanity, and so I put my little ring light stand. We are 48 hours away from moving, which is crazy. I honestly feel pretty good about my packing progress though. Like, I'm very proud of what I've been able to accomplish even during the work week. So far so good. I'm about to jump on Slack and get started with work stuff, but I guess I'll show you a little bit of progress because I didn't film last night because I was just too tired when I was packing. I think I showed you this wardrobe box is done, so that's good, and they're just kind of living in this little corner for the time being. And then here I'm hoping I can fit these all in the next one because I have one more wardrobe box that I still haven't filled. But down here I packed up all my shoes and stuff that was down at the bottom of the closet, and then in one of those I fit the rest of my jackets as well that were hanging on the door, so that's good. My shoe thing isn't collapsible, I don't think, so they might just have to like throw that on the top of the truck. So I'm pretty proud of my closet progress. I'm going to do the other wardrobe box today, and then also the things that I had on my list today were pretty easy. It's nightstand, fill suitcases, which they're already full because I've been doing that as I've been packing, and loose items and wall decor, which I've also kind of been doing, and I don't really have much left as far as loose items besides like my mirror, stuff on my nightstand. 48-hour countdown. I'm gonna start on some work stuff, and then I woke up this morning and set my alarm early to go do a workout. I woke up and I was like, no. So I might do a workout tonight, but also it's just a lot, like packing and working, and I'm always tired in the evenings, but I haven't worked out in a few days and I miss it, so we'll see how we feel. But anyway, this morning in like an hour or so I have a meeting with someone on my team who I haven't met yet because they were out of office, quote unquote, when we had our team meeting, so that should be good. Another day. Made it to lunch. 12:35 right now. I just got off a meeting. I also got a call confirming with my movers. I told them that we had the elevator from 10 to 12. They asked if we could move it to 11 to 1. So I emailed the building. They said no. And so instead of 9 a.m., the movers are going to be coming at 8 a.m. So we are starting bright and early on Saturday morning to get this moving. I still have much packing to do. But exactly 48 hours from now, our elevator time will be up. So I'm hoping everything will be done. The stress will be mostly over besides the unpacking part. So that is good. Wow, 48 hours is not very many hours. I'm going to eat my lunch and watch a YouTube video and then get back to work. On my last few minutes of lunch, I packed my other wardrobe box, if you can see it back there, and it literally just barely fits my entire closet in those two boxes. And I got an Amazon package, which I'm pretty sure is the wall touch-up that I ordered. This, we're gonna try it out. It's kind of light. 3M high strength small hole repair all-in-one application tool. Is not cream cheese, can confirm. I do want to try it just like once. I can use it on the small haul from my mirror that I took down. But first, look at my closet. I did leave this thing because it's a little puffy and it would take up room in the wardrobe thing, and I figured I could use it to help pack in some stuff with some cushion. So otherwise, she is empty. Let's try it on this tiny little hole from a small nail that's like very minuscule. This honestly feels empty. So we're gonna squeeze it out. And then I feel like it's not even going in the hole exactly. It kind of worked. And then you sand it. Look at that! That's pretty handy. Could still clean around it. Looks like fingerprints. I also have a few attempts at hanging this thing up there that could use some help, so I'll do that maybe later. Yeah, but at least we know. It seems to work, and it looks like the exact same white. So as long as it dries okay, I consider that a success. Okay, you guys, it is now like 6:30. I finished work and I worked out, so I'm about to shower. My makeup's all not there anymore from sweat. So once I shower, then we will have some dinner and get to work on packing, which honestly I really don't have too much that I need to do. So it's just kind of little things, and I probably should do more of like the kitchen and bathroom because that's what's gonna take the most. So taking things off the walls, filling in the nails. This back was actually pretty fun. I just heard like an echo for the first time. I took this mirror down off the wall, filled the holes. I don't want to take this down yet because it's very fragile. I don't really have a good place to put it where it'd be super safe. It's gonna stay for now. Anyway, I showered and I had dinner. I made a buffalo chicken sweet potato, which is a classic 2018 me kind of dinner, and I forgot how good it was. What time is it? I have 15 minutes. My friends and I are going to FaceTime for a bit, and then we started a new show together on Amazon. You can also do watch parties on Amazon. It's not just Netflix, which is nice. So we started this show called The Wilds, and I had seen it like from multiple people on social media. People were raving about it. People were like, this show is so good. And so I was like, okay, I'll check it out. And then I suggested it to them, and we watched the first episode and we're like, this is objectively terrible. But we're gonna watch the whole season. The thing is, it's like a really interesting concept. It's about 9 girls who were on this plane together. They thought they were going to this like women retreat or something. They're all in high school, I think. And then their plane crashes and it turns out it's a social experiment, but they don't know that, so they're like stuck on an island. So I think the concept is really interesting, but the acting and the characters are just not it for me. And if you enjoy the show, like, I'm not trying to offend anyone, it's just like the writing, it's not like the actors are that terrible. Well, obviously like we want to watch the show because we want to know what happens, but it's just one of those shows where I don't really root for any of the characters. Like, I'm not invested in the characters. The writing is just cringy. But anyway, cool concept for a show. So that's just my 2 cents, because I've seen so many people posting about it like, wow, this show's so good, and me and my friends all don't agree with that. So let me know if you've watched it, what your thoughts are, if other people out there think it's bad. It's like a good bad. We've watched 2 episodes, so we're on 3 tonight. So we'll see if it improves. I think I'm just going to pack my nightstand while we watch that. I got the things off the walls. I was gonna pack suitcases and nightstand. I think that was all. I'm honestly really proud of myself of how on track I've been with this packing. Like, it hasn't really been stressful, and I think it's just good to plan ahead. So definitely would recommend making a packing plan for like the week or 2 leading up to your move. Anyway, that's what's up. Thursday night, only 1 more day until the big move. Morning, I just woke up on my last full day in this apartment. Very sad, but soaking it all in. Okay, I just got off my first Zoom meeting of the day. It is 10 a.m. now, so I'm gonna go run and do my last load of laundry in my creepy basement. This is literally the day where everything I do, I'm like, wow, my last time seeing the sun in this exact spot on the wall. Like, oh, well, last creepy laundry basement. This is kind of also a perk of working from home, is being able to like go do your laundry and then come back and get work done. So that is nice. Here we go. Still here. Some things never change. All All right, folks, some lunchtime moving updates for you. I took a picture on self-timer with one of these boxes because I am posting for the moving company, and I got my laundry out and I ate food. And progress on this box, this I started last night. My printer's at the bottom, so it's kind of heavy, so I think I'm just gonna leave it like this and then fill it, because it is a big box, and I'm gonna fill it with my bedding and such when I wake up in the morning. So that'll be like kind of light to top this off. I also put my little towel rack in here. This place is a mess. The kitchen is definitely like the most intimidating project still left. I took everything out, like everything you see is what I'm packing essentially, because I went through these cupboards and cleaned them all out, tossed things that were old, wiped them down. So everything is empty up here. So I have to go through and pack these things and these things and these things and these things and these things, not to mention these things. And there's also those things. So the kitchen's gonna be fun. Plus I have things in the fridge and the freezer. I need to step away from this and get back to work, but I just thought I'd show you a little update. I think I'm gonna start another box later, but I do still have a few things in the bathroom, but I'll take care of those later too. So, and I need to clean. We have a lot to do this afternoon. Gonna add a little splash of vanilla. Enjoying this Friday sunshine while I'm doing some work. Really just soaking in like the last afternoon light in my studio. It's so sad, you guys. Like, this is one of my favorite times of day, is when the sunlight comes in and I can have my sign on and it's so bright that it's not pink. Cheers. Now these are packing wins that I'm extremely proud of. Also, how empty does this counter look without my air fryer? Slowly but surely we are inching closer to packing this kitchen. Also, a packing fail on the flip side is I totally had this idea in my head that was genius, because these freaking pumps on Function of Beauty, which I love and want to take with me, so the pumps don't lock. You know how a lot of times pumps like this, you can just push it down and turn it to lock it in place? These don't have that. So I was like, okay, I have the perfect containers for this. These tiny little, but they're not long enough. So I'm still trying to think of a good idea for this. So you're watching this, it's too late, but I'll think of something. Okay, still packing away. Still, I'm dreading. But I definitely think I can fill this stuff in this box, and then I'll probably just have one more box for the kitchen, a couple things under the sink, but other than that, we're getting so close. And then I have to finish the bathroom, but it won't be that much, I think. I luckily just got an email. We usually have team meetings. I mean, I've been to one so far because this is my first week, but my team has a meeting every Monday in the morning. And Monday morning was the only time that I could do like a walkthrough with my super in this unit. And so I scheduled it like early for 8:30 with my super. Then I was gonna have to hope that it went quick and like rush back to my new apartment, like get downstairs where there's Wi-Fi, because I'm not gonna have it in my unit, and get on the Zoom meeting. But I just got emailed from my team lead that they changed it to the afternoon. So I don't know why, but good. That means I don't have to rush and it's not as big of a deal. Just a small thing that felt like relief. I really don't know how much else I am going to offer you guys as far as updates in this video, because I kind of want to end it off, since it's supposed to be mostly the work week in my life. I didn't want to focus too much on packing, but that is definitely a big part of my focus this evening. Last night in the apartment, I'm definitely going to be vlogging like in my next vlog, which will be the official moving vlog. You'll actually see me like finishing my packing and leaving this place, and obviously moving to my new apartment. So get excited. I guess I will do a little wrap up for my first week in the office that is this corner of my studio. Overall, I'm really excited about the role. Even from the first week, I got the same impression of what it would be like and the kind of work I would get to do from you know, the interviewing process and everything. I feel a sense of relief. Like, I think it's gonna be really good, and I really enjoyed this week. It was like a little bit different just because I was doing a lot of orientation, more general stuff like that in trainings. So I didn't get to like fully immerse in the work that I'm going to be doing, but I did start to do some of it and got to meet team members and other people. This morning, the meeting that I was in, it was like the first one of this other, there's just so many freaking Zoom meetings. Anyway, this morning, this meeting I was in was like more than just my smaller team. And so it was more people that I hadn't met yet. And they asked me to like answer some icebreaker questions, and I was so awkward. But you know, it's like a rite of passage, like especially on Zoom adds another level of awkwardness, but it's gotta be done. Anyway, I'm glad that's behind me though. And the like somewhat awkward Zoom introductions are done. I'm just excited for it to like pick up more. I definitely liked working from home this week. I think especially because like I needed to do a lot of things at home anyway regarding packing my entire life. So it was very optimal. And next week will be interesting because like I said, I'm not gonna have Wi-Fi in my apartment until the 8th. I'm going to be bouncing around to various communal places in the building to do work that has Wi-Fi. That'll be very interesting. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. Subscribe to see the moving vlog. Subscribe to see more work week in my life. Anyway, love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next vlog very soon. Thanks for watching. Peace.